For 90 a game to 69 points. You mentioned Bethune-Cookman. They want to slow it down. Difficult to do against this Indiana offense.
Yeah, Arterio Morris, Jacoby heading out to this point.
There we go from Assembly Hall. Indiana trying to stay undefeated. Bethune-Cookman playing their third power.
Talent is not an issue for Bethune-Cookman. Neither is coaching. Legendary Reggie Theus has these guys humming early.
And Quentin Hetty hits the first shot, 21 points. Best game of the season for him against Kansas State. Really got it going in the second half. Tucker DeVries fouled and hit the three.
Game.
You know Connor Enright's going to get on the ground. Here comes Tatum Connerway. In transition, got it in a foul. A 4-point play and a 3-point play to start for the Hoosiers. Bailey inside to his left. No, and the tip goes for Connerway.
From 30 feet. If you have someone running to the rim like Sisley, that's where you can really put force and open up shooters to make that shot easier.
Loose ball scooped up by Stony Brook. BC's lowest scoring game of the season, looking to bounce back on the offensive end, scoring just 54. Wilkerson hits from the corner.
The Cardinals sin against the shooter.
And Wilkerson has the steal. Connerway running, one-handed catch, dipsy-do! Off the heel, feet not totally set. DeVries off the shot fake. Into the corner, and it falls. Trent Sisley, the freshman. Pretty different style than Indiana. Going to the hole, Quentin Hetty. Got it. Quentin Hetty offers.
Yes, it has. And that has a lot to do with just stylistic recruiting. You know, Mike Gibson, a little bit more post-oriented, a bit old school.
Do it again. Wide open. Ramped up those paint touches second half against K-State as they pulled away. Enright slipping. Sisley from the jam.
Oh.
Connerway flew back into position there. From the baseline, Ruzan. Senior from Las Vegas. Connerway downhill. Over to the corner, Alexis.
Everything is extremely important, and they've been really good today and throughout the season.
Down the baseline, Sisley cutting. Strong start for the freshman. Oh, it rolls off. Quentin Hetty couldn't get it to drop. Indiana doubling up Bethune-Cookman so far. Cutting, Alexis, and DeVries found him. Onanina. And the hook shot too strong. Offensive rebound in the stick back for Ariel Bland.
Make them a tournament team and maybe make some noise in March.
Corner three goes for Enright.
That's what. But Coach DeVries spent time with him at Drake, trust him on the best defender constantly, and he sets the tone at the point of attack.
Lob it up for Alexis. Indiana sound defensively. Dorn whip ahead, Connerway. Playing such a pleasing style all year, but especially today.
They play so hard, running the rim.
And Bethune-Cookman able to slip through the defense. Can't leave him open. And DeVries misses. Him and Connerway both had their pick. And Bethune-Cookman, the most successful one. Indiana on the run once again. Pass deflected, slowing the break. Sisley fouled. Way. Behind the back, extra feed, DeVries. Look at Bailey bringing the ball up the floor. Kick out to Dorn. Strokes a three. Leads to a three from Johnson. A volleyball tap out by Ruzan. Up and under goes for Arterio Morris. That's where you want it with Reed Bailey.
1,000%. They need him aggressive defensively, offensively. He's been just that these past two halves.
Point win over Kansas State here Tuesday. Wilkerson run off the three-point line, attacking and scoring. Acted group, basically having the last shot here. DeVries, step back three. Almost fell, but it wraps up a
hockey assist, which should be a stat, and I'm going to campaign whoever I have to until it is.
Pounding through Enright. That's our tear. Through two, Wilkerson open. Bailey there, easy putback. Wilkerson going baseline, physicality. Another three.
Those are the threes you want him taking. Paint touch, pass, wide open.
And we'll stay with Bethune-Cookman.
Even DeVries and Wilkerson do a great job.
Ball movement on this end. Options for DeVries. Chooses three.
See that?
Sisley back cutting over the top for two. Shooting just 24%. Following up a tough offensive performance against Stony Brook. As Jacoby Hetty was fouled.
Difficult one.
22 a game for Tyson.
Man, he can shoot it. He can put it on the deck. Yeah, he's super impressive.
Alexis right to his spot.
When it's not there, just playing one-on-one. Tough jump hook there.
Alexis not able to challenge. Now, aim coming off the bench.
Yes, his physicality, what he can do, as you see right there.
Oh, showing the footwork.
He can drive in any kind of... Is the best screener on Indiana's team, and I say that because of his shooting ability. He knows you can't leave him, so that is a huge weapon when you're a shooter to be able to screen like that.
Son of a pure coach like Darren.
A lot of shooters aren't great screeners, actually, so it is... you see him here again using the pick and roll.
Going right to the rack. Perfect example. Shot clock getting late. Alexis had it stolen. But we asked Darren, is he similar to you off the court? Tucker's a little bit more laid back than
is getting to see these guys come from Missouri Valley Conference or lower levels and being all portal. His talent is everywhere. It's all about opportunity.
And back when you played, it was just harder to facilitate that for mid-major guys going up. Wilkerson rising. Still 13 points.
Great adjustment by him. We talked about that. Started off 1 of 5.
Bethune-Cookman
You got to be up at the level if he goes handoff with the shooter like Wilkerson, like DeVries. And again, that's just...
doesn't really fit their style, but everywhere else it seems like they got the right pieces.
100%, and I think to your Sam Alexis play, if you can play one-on-one in the post, it makes it easier for everybody. We've seen DeVries play, Alexis, Reed Bailey. See Wilkerson getting in the mid-range right there.
A lot. Wilkerson versatile. Enright pushing the pace. He never slows. DeVries.
That great recovery by Bethune-Cookman to Wilkerson.
Giving Bailey some problems. DeVries open. His 5th three.
Out him. Tucker DeVries and Lamar Wilkerson are going to love Reed Bailey and Tatum Conaway if they keep doing this.
Nice step back.
The underdog win too. You know, it's just Indiana not known for the football, obviously. This Saturday against presumably Ohio State. And so my whole family is Buckeyes, so I gotta. I'm gonna go that way for the day.
That'd be a terrific matchup. Step back goes for Mitchell. Purdue last night up in West Lafayette. Second straight year in the bucket game that they took care of the Boilers. Bailey fouled from behind.
He brought all of his guys, right? Like a lot of continuity. That's one of the. There's a direct correlation, but he's done a fantastic job at finding that with the current, with his old guys, the new guys.
Wilkerson's been on the attack this half. Keep the pivot foot. Wilkerson got it on the season. And Darren DeVries did say he's in the realm. Maybe not Kyle Korver.
Is he one of the best shooters? And he just kind of mentioned Korver was all right. So
he was okay.
He was all right. So, but it is the utmost compliment to even. He did say he was in that category.
Right now, he's going to tear up the Big Ten at times this year from deep.
And again, to me, it's that right there. It's Nick Dorn. He can fill Reed Bailey. And again, Wilkerson and DeVries are leading them in scoring, but to me, it's been Conaway and Bailey who've been the catalyst.
Killer at the time.
Yeah, well, I think Wisconsin is typically, we haven't lost too much to Indiana.
No. Indiana fans are not going to like you. It was the 2011-2012 season. They beat Kentucky here. Your senior year.
Yeah, they were. They had Victor Oladipo was young, so it's a double.
Said, stay out there. You're on a heater.
Yeah. John Lure was our guy. I think he got in some foul trouble that.
I think you only had one other 30-point game in your career.
Michigan State.
So you do remember. I mentioned it right off the top. Pure connectivity that Indiana fans love the fundamentals. They love.
And right, mixed with the new school of Tate and Conaway and the way they're working together, particularly here tonight, is just a fun thing to watch.
Around West Virginia in 1 year. Major success at Drake before that. Miles inside, Alexis double clutch.
Because Bethune-Cookman does have some talent, but Indiana is making every single read correctly.
Ruzan's had a nice day.
Nice play, yes. And that sometimes the difference. Arterio Morris and Tate and Conaway, from a talent perspective, probably isn't that big of a difference, but I think Tate and Conaway is really turning. Nick Dorn doesn't care about any of that.
No, he does not.
To rip the rim down.
Sisley, that was smooth. Only freshman in the rotation. Indiana went portal, they went older. Sisley, lob it up to him. Snively, the freshman out of Zionsville at the point. Going down the baseline. No doubt it is one of the best in the country.
Undeniable fan base.
Dorn, feeling it.
He was a problem last year at Elon for a lot of, along with Simpkins over there at Oregon, a couple of Elon guards that are now
to score one more. Miles might do it. He got fouled. Chance to do it at the free throw line.
Well, that's less anticlimactic. Nope.
He's not as much of a three-point shooter, Miles, but he comes from a program. He's got to hit this one to get to 100. Comes from a pro. He got it. Today, 7-0 after a dominant win over Bethune-Cookman.
A well-deserved standing ovation, not just because everybody's had.
Producer Dan Keener, I'm Jack Kaiser. Coming up, Big Ten Trailblazers with Mark Cuban.